250 years of slavery, 100 years of Jim Crow, sharecropping, the Ku Klux Klan, lynchings, bombings, mass incarceration, the separation and destruction of the black family. All of that has had an effect on our mind. Our mind needs to be decolonized. We today are experiencing mental slavery, not physical slavery as once our ancestors had to endure. In my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, we take you through every step to start releasing the chains that's on your mind. He or she who controls the mind control the person. It is in a vested interest of the white supremacist system to keep your mind bogged down in a mental slavery, throwing entertainment, throwing drugs, throwing alcohol, anything they can at you to keep you bogged down. You got to free yourself from mental slavery by purchasing our book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, today on Amazon. Make sure you share it with your family, share it with your friends. Everyone can benefit from decolonizing the mind, because once your mind is decolonized, you will never be put to sleep again. So you had a white supremacist that was sentenced to 10 years in prison Monday, August the 16th, in connection with a racially motivated attack that happened last year. And we covered this, so this is an update to that particular story. So at the time, he had smashed the windows of the black family's home, cut their tires. So Michael Frederick, 25, was sentenced by Judge Diane Drozinski in Macomb County Circuit Court after pleading no contest to all the charges against him. So they say when the victims, Eddie and Candace Hall, expressed that they forgave Frederick, Drozinski applauded them. Now, you know how I feel about that forgiveness of white supremacists. I don't believe in that. I believe you want to forgive them later on, that's on you. But you got to tell them that to their face. Now, the judge has said, "I'm in awe of your strength, wisdom, and forgiveness." She said from the bench, she said, "I wish I was good as people as you." See what the judge said? The judge said, basically, I would have forgave him. He said, but man, I wish I was like y'all. I just don't have it in me, because Mzungus don't be forgiving nobody that harmed them. Matter of fact, anybody that get at them, they want to take revenge for hundreds of years. Look at Haiti. So they said Frederick apologized for his actions to the court on Monday and said, "I targeted these people because I didn't like their political sign that they had in the window." He said, "I think you guys are some great people and didn't deserve all of this." Now, I say the Halls were inside the suburban home. Of course, we talked about this September the 9th last year. When they heard a hissing sound around 9:30 p.m., so Eddie looked out the window and saw someone hiding behind the vehicle, so he went to get his gun. It said certainly a large rock went through the window, which required about 2 hands to throw and shatter through the large window. Now, like I said, we covered that particular story. Candace Hall, as they forgave him, say, "I'm not angry. I'm forgiving. You're a good kid and have a chance. You should have a chance. You made a bad choice. We understand that." He said, "We have children ourselves. We're not hateful people. We're Christians." I would have said, like I said, I'm not going to beat up on him. Normally I would, but he is going to jail. But my thing is, I'm not in the process of forgiving white supremacists. I'm just not. White supremacists haven't made no recompense collectively to black people enough for me to even think that way. I'm not, like I said, this brother and sisters, older people, they say they're Christians, so you already kind of know where that's going to go. Like I said, I'm not going to beat up on them. I'm not going to do that. But my thing is, at least he went to jail, So the only thing we will say in this video for sure is that hold the brothers, teach him a lesson in racism in prison. Because where he going, as they said on American History X, he's the N-word in jail. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular story. Like I said, I'm glad this white supremacist is going to jail. I don't like the forgiveness part, but like I said, that's on them. They can choose what they want to do. But at least this guy, is going to prison.
Diary of Dark One's Son is a look into the thoughts, opinions, and experiences of a young black man who is wrestling with the tough task of trying to make something out of himself in a very racist and hateful environment. It covers in detail the thoughts of a man as he observes and eventually learns how to cope and deal with the world around him. It is a story of a man who, while beset with many obstacles, learns how to overcome them in order to accomplish his goals and aspirations. This book is not for the faint of heart, and the opinions that are shared in this book can be deemed very offensive to some readers. If you think that you will be offended by the opinions shared in this book, the answer is simple. This is not the book for you. This book is merely the opinions of one man, and it should be taken as such. However, if you really wish to gain insight into the thoughts of a young black male in today's society, then look no further. Read this book. Excerpt from the book. From the chapter, Am I Visible or What? One day when I was walking home from school, I came across this other brother who was walking my way. In his eyes, I could see the sadness, the same sadness that was in mine. I knew exactly what was going through his mind too. He was feeling like an absolute nobody. How did I know, you ask? Because I was feeling the same way at the moment right when I walked past him. Have you ever felt, if you are a black man reading this, that you were invisible to the world? Not because you want to be, but because people refuse to acknowledge your presence. Read more when you purchase this book. This book can be purchased from lulu.com.